Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of personality types, specifically the Sigma INFJ. Now, you might have heard of INFJs, but what makes the Sigma INFJ stand out? That's exactly what we're here to uncover. If you're curious to know if you fit this unique personality profile, do you stick around as we uncover the top 6 signs you're a Sigma INFJ. We're going to break down each sign, talk about why it matters, and see if it resonates with you. All right, let's jump right into the first sign of a Sigma INFJ. You value deep, meaningful connections over a large circle of acquaintances. Look, we've all got that friend, or maybe we are that friend, who's constantly adding people on social media, always at the biggest parties, knows everyone in the room. Sigma INFJs, not so much, and that's not a bad thing. In fact, it's a sign of how they prioritize their relationships. See, Sigma INFJs crave authenticity. They'd rather have a handful of close friends, people they can truly be themselves around, than a room full of people they barely know. They invest their time and energy in relationships that matter, building deep, meaningful bonds that stand the test of time. Think about it like this. Would you rather have 1,000 surface-level connections on LinkedIn or a tight-knit network of 5 people you know you can call on for anything? For Sigma INFJs, it's a no-brainer. They'd choose quality over quantity any day of the week. The second sign you might be a Sigma INFJ is a strong sense of independence, and this is where that Sigma part really comes into play. Now, INFJs are already known for their introverted nature, but Sigma INFJs take it a step further. They're fiercely independent, comfortable in their own company, and perfectly content marching to the beat of their own drum. They're not afraid to go against the grain, challenge the status quo, or forge their own path, even if it means standing alone. This independent streak isn't about being antisocial, it's about staying true to themselves and living life on their own terms. They're not afraid to take risks, explore new ideas, and carve their own path in the world. This independent nature also makes them incredibly resourceful and self-reliant. They trust their own judgment, make decisions based on their own values, and don't rely on others for validation or approval. Let's talk about that Sigma INFJ intuition. This isn't about predicting the future or anything like that. It's about having a deep understanding of people and situations. Sigma INFJs are incredibly perceptive. They pick up on subtle cues, unspoken emotions, and underlying motivations that others often miss. It's almost like they have a sixth sense for reading between the lines. This intuition allows them to connect with others on a deep level, empathize with their struggles, and understand their perspectives. Even when they're not explicitly stated, it's like they can see the world through other people's eyes, which makes them incredibly compassionate and understanding individuals. This intuition also makes them incredibly insightful. They can often see the bigger picture, connect seemingly unrelated dots, and understand the underlying causes and effects of situations. Chapter 4. Born to Lead. The Sigma INFJ as a leader. This might come as a surprise, but yes, Sigma INFJs are natural-born leaders, but their leadership style is different. It's not about commanding attention or asserting authority. Sigma INFJs lead with empathy, understanding, and a genuine desire to make a positive impact on the world. They inspire and motivate others through their vision, integrity, and unwavering commitment to their values. They're not afraid to stand up for what they believe in, even when it's unpopular, and they have a knack for bringing people together and uniting them behind a common goal. Think about some of the most influential leaders throughout history. Many of them weren't the loudest voices in the room, but they possessed a quiet strength, a clear vision, and an unwavering commitment to their values that drew people to them. That's the power of a Sigma INFJ leader. Chapter 5. Never Stop Growing. The Sigma INFJ's Drive to Improve. Here's another big one for Sigma INFJs. The constant quest for personal growth. These are the folks who are always learning, always evolving, always striving to be the best versions of themselves. They're not satisfied with mediocrity or complacency. They want to learn new things, expand their horizons, and challenge themselves to grow both personally and intellectually. This thirst for knowledge and self-improvement is a driving force in their lives. It's what motivates them to try new things, step outside their comfort zones, and never stop learning. They're avid readers, curious explorers, and lifelong learners who are always seeking new information and experiences that can help them grow. This constant evolution and self-reflection is what allows them to connect with others on such a deep level. They're always striving to understand themselves better, which in turn helps them understand the people around them. Chapter 6. The Art of Being Selectively Social. Last but not least, let's talk about the Sigma INFJ's social battery. Now, being introverted doesn't mean you're antisocial, it just means you recharge in solitude, and that's definitely true for Sigma INFJs. They're perfectly content spending time alone, and in fact they need that solitude to function at their best. Remember how we talked about those deep connections being so important? Well, that also means they're incredibly selective about who they spend their time with. They'd rather have a meaningful conversation with one or two close friends than attend a crowded social gathering where they feel drained and depleted. Sigma INFJs are all about quality over quantity when it comes to their social interactions. They'd rather have a few close friends who they can truly be themselves around than a large social circle filled with superficial connections. Are you a Sigma INFJ? So there you have it, the 6 telltale signs you might be a Sigma INFJ. Remember, these are just some common traits, and personality types are complex. Don't box yourself in based on these signs alone. The most important thing is to understand yourself, your strengths, and what makes you tick. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Let us know in the comments if you resonate with these signs or if you have any other traits to add. See you in the next video.